welcome to my channel. It's Posh Crystal. So today we'll be taking the questions 3A, 3B, 4A and 4B from the 2019 BECE Mathematics Past Questions from the Cyprus Examination Digest Volume 5 compiled by Erima Hope Chuzo. Let's begin. Question 3A says, using a pair of compasses and ruler only, construct a triangle ABC such that ABC equals 60 degrees and angle BAC equals 45 degrees. Actually, this angle B, so the ABC here in the middle is B, so we're talking about at angle B and angle A equals, okay, anyway, back to where I was. Angle BAC, this means angle A equals 45 degrees and line AB equals 5.6 centimeters. Measure line BC and AC. So we are basically being told to construct a triangle here in which one of its sides is 5.6 centimeters and the and the other two angles are 45 degrees and 60 degrees. So whenever we are constructing a triangle, the best thing we do is to start from the line. Start from the line, not the angles. We need to construct the lines first. It makes our work easier for us. We are being told to construct line AB, which means we can get, and we are looking for line B and A. So which means whatever we do will correspond. So line AB, let's construct that. So they said we need a ruler and a pair of compasses. I also need a pencil to draw my lines and other things too. So let me drop my marker and let's begin. Line AB, 5.6 centimeters. So we measure 5.6 centimeters on the ruler. So this part is 0. Then 5 centimeters. This is centimeters part, and 5 is here. Then 0.6. This is 5.5. So after 5.5 is 5.6. But if you want to be sure, let's confirm. We count from 5. This 5 is also 5.0. So 5.0, which is 5. 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, 5.4, and 5.5. Then 5.6. So this is 5.6, and this is where I'm starting from. But anytime we want to construct something, we always need to keep your ruler sharpened, and mine is blunt, so let's sharpen my pencil. Now it's sharp, so let's move forward. I measure 5.6 centimeters here. Measuring it, let me measure. We place points, yes, this, and we draw till 5.6. We start from the 0 points here, then we draw till 5.6, which is here. So now, okay, now I've drawn the line, and we are being told that this and this is line AB. So I write A here and B here. You know, in construction of triangle or whatever, our labeling carries mark. How neat our work is, it takes its own mark, and how correct our measurement is. Pardon me, sorry. Then now that we have done this, we are being told that angle B is 60 degrees. So angle B, we have to measure 60 degrees here. But let me write 5.6 centimeters here, just for clarification. 5.6 centimeters. Then, pardon me again, sorry. I actually have the cold, so you may be hearing lots of sounds. So I'm really sorry, pardon me for that. Then, okay, this is angle B. We are being told it's 60 degrees. So we are being told that we should only use a pair of compasses and ruler we are not to use a protractor. So it means I have to construct angle 60 degrees. So constructing angle 60 degrees, let me demonstrate it here. First of all, you draw your line. This is how to construct angle 60 degrees. Then you place it on a point. Though you have to label. You label this as A and B. Then you place your the points here. You draw a semicircle touching one point of the line to another point. Good. So now let me show where my point is. Good. This is my point. So now I know where my point is. This is what I do. I place the point here on the compass to this other side or any of these sides you want. But let me place it here just to demonstrate. I've placed it here on this intersection. Sorry, yes, on this point. It's a kind of intersection anyway. So now I will not change the degree of, sorry, I will not change the length of the compass, and then I just strike an arc that cuts across the semicircle here. So this is 60 degrees. Sorry, we are not yet done, pardon me. Then I draw a straight line here connecting. Then I draw a straight line connecting the points. Let me be sure where it is. Yes, here. Then I draw a straight line that cuts across, no, that starts from the point here and touches this intersection between the arc and the semicircle. So this is 60 degrees. So I've demonstrated how to construct 60 degrees. So let's go back to our work. Pardon me, I rushed. So I construct a kind of, I construct a semicircle here. Now I've constructed the semicircle. So I'm trying to make a triangle. So the triangle can't, the 60 degrees can't actually move this way because the line is here. So I think the 60 degrees has to be facing this way. So it means that I have to construct my 60 degrees here. So constructing my 60 degrees, I place it here on this edge and I make sure that everything is accurate. Yes. Then I place it, oh my god, sorry, I make sure everything is accurate. I place it. Good. Now using my pencil and ruler, from this point here, which is the middle of this semicircle and which is also the edge of the triangle, it cuts across this arc, and I make sure that it is as long as possible to prevent any mistakes. Yes. Good. So now that I have done this, I also construct sorry, I also construct angle A, which is 45 degrees. I have to construct it here. Now let me demonstrate how to construct angle 45 degrees without using your protractor. So first of all, I draw a line, a straight line. Then I construct angle 90 degrees. Now, just to be clear, there are two ways of constructing 90 degrees. But this is the method that I construct 90 degrees with to be able to get to 45 degrees. Because in constructing 45 degrees, I have to bisect 90 degrees. So I place this on anywhere, then the point. Then I draw a semicircle that touches both parts. That touches the straight line. So now that I've done that, I do not change this. So I place it on this point here. Sorry, this might take time, but it's all about the accuracy. Yes. So now I've gotten this. Then I construct, Then I I draw an arc here. I strike an arc. I also strike an arc here. Good. Now that I've struck or striking these two arcs, I also come to these points where I struck an arc, the intersections. I still do not change the length of the compass. So now I strike another arc. Try to make it as wide as possible, but let it not touch the semicircle. Then I also do the same, strike an arc from here. Good. So now that I have done this, from this point to the line, to the center, which is here, I draw a straight line. So this side is at 90 degrees, this side is also 90 degrees. So now that I have done that, I know that this is 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees. Now I still do not change it. Oh yeah, okay, actually I can change it now, but not too long. Yes, then I place this here back on that point at this side. So now placing these points here on this part, I can make this a little longer, change the diameter, mess with the length. So I strike an arc, then I strike another arc. Good. Now from this point here, from this intersection of these two arcs, I draw a straight line cutting across the middle and touching the point, the center of the semicircle. I know it's a really long process, right? Good. So this part is 45 degrees and this part is also 45 degrees. Good. So now that I've done this, I have to construct 45 degrees here. Yes, we have to do that. It's necessary. So now, just to get one thing, just to make one thing clear, I'm constructing a triangle. This part has already come this way. This part has, yes, this part, it means that this part has to move this way. So the way we constructed it here, everything has to be the same way here. So I place I draw a semicircle. Sorry, I just want to make sure that these two are on equal lengths to make my work easier, because sometimes you need to adjust the pencil, the positioning of the pencil to make your work easier for you. So now I draw this semicircle here. Oh my god. Good. Now that I have done that, but still it has to touch the end to avoid any mistakes. Good. Now that I have done that, I don't change the length the length of this. So sorry, I place this point here on the semicircle. I come over here, I draw. Good. Now that I have done this, I make sure I construct 90 degrees. That's just the basic thing. Make sure you construct 90 degrees. Then I still strike an arc here. Good. Now that I have done this, I draw a line that cuts through the center of this intersection here and touches the middle of this semicircle. Good. So now this part is 90 degrees and this part is 90 degrees. So now that I have gotten that, not changing anything, but still just to make sure, yes, still the same thing, I place these points here on this part and I can mess with it. Yes, like it means I can make this longer, shorter, not really shorter, but I make it a little bit longer. Then I strike an arc. Then I move here and strike another arc. So now this and this, I just did the exact same thing, no difference. The only difference is the angles and the and the line. So now this is the exact same thing. So now I take my pencil and my ruler, then from this middle point here, now the line I'm constructing, this is 45 degrees, right? It has to pass here, like it has to reach. So now, normally I would just say let me leave it here, but still, just to avoid mistakes, I always try my best to avoid mistakes. I make it longer, then I can use my eraser and clean these sides. I know it didn't really clean well, but let me just leave it that way if I do more than what I'm supposed to do. Good. So this is 5.6 centimeters. This part, which is angle A, this is AB, and this part will definitely be C. So angle A that's BAC, angle BAC, angle A is 45 degrees. 45 degrees. Let me write it here. This is 60 degrees. So now that we have constructed these two things, so now we are being told to measure line BC, which is this, and line AC. So we have to measure it with our ruler. So now whenever we are measuring a line, we always start from the 0 parts. I know we are using centimeters, so we start from 0 centimeters here to wherever it ends. So line AC line AC is 5 centimeters, and line BC is about 4.5 centimeters. So we can write our therefore line AC and BC 5 centimeters, 4.5 centimeters. So now that we have done this, now that we have solved this, I think we can move on to our next question. Question B says, convert 111,010 base 2 to base 10. So we're being told to convert this to base 10, and this is in base 2. Now base 2 is binary, and base 10 is decimal, ordinary. So convert 111,010 base 2 to base 10. So now the first thing we do is we write it out. 1 1 1 0 1 0 base 2. Then now we have done this, you start counting from the back. 0 1 2 3 4 and 5. Good. So now that we have done this, we write one. Anytime I say changing any number at all in any base to base 10, we always multiply the digits by their base and multiply it by the number that we are, by the how do I say this now, by the number that is on top of this that we have already labeled. Now let me explain. 1 times 2 raised to the power of 5 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power of 4 plus 1 times 2. Sorry, I'm having a little marker problem here. 1 times 2 raised to the power of 3 plus 1 times 2. Sorry, 0 times 2 raised to the power of 2 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power of 1 plus 0 times 2 raised to the power of 0. So we have to solve whatever is in the bracket first before we can do any other thing. So we're multiplying. Now just to be sure, 1 5 1 4 1 3 1 3 0 2 0 2 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0. Good. So now that I've confirmed everything here, now I have to start multiplying. So 1 times 2 raised to the power of 5. 1 times 2 raised to the power of 5 So 2 raised to the power of 5 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 5 times. Yes, it means I'm just multiplying 2 by itself 5 times. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I'm correct. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 10. Yes. Sorry, 8 times 2 is 16. And 16 times 2 is 32. But just to be sure again, 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. And 16 times 2 is 32. So 2 raised to the power of 5 is 32. So it means 2 raised to the power of 4 will be half of it. 16, 8, 2 raised to the power of 2, 4, and 2 raised to the power of 1, 2. So now, sorry, pardon me. So now that I've shown you this, we start breaking down things. So I write out 1 times 2 raised to the power of 5 is 32. 1 times 32 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power of 4 is 16. 1 times 16 plus 1 times 8 plus 0 times 2 raised to the power of 2, 4 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power of 1, 2 plus 0 times 2 raised to the power of 0 is 1. Surprised? Well, let me just tell you. Now, anything at all raised to the power of 0 is 1. Any number. Like 100 raised to the power of 0 is 1. 200 raised to the power of 0 is 1. Anything at all raised to the power of 0 is 1. So 0 times 1. Good. So 1 times 32 is 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 0 times 4. 0 plus 2 plus 0 times 1. 0. So 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 0 plus 6 plus 0. Oh. Okay. So let's add 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 plus 2 is 10. 8 plus 2 is 10, right? This is 10. So these two, let's cancel it out. Then 32 plus 16. 2 plus 6 is 8. And 3 plus 1 is 4. So 48 plus 10 is 58. So our answer equals 58 base 10. So this is our final answer.